My name is Odette Batwell. I'm the current blind tennis national champion, and I've been champion for about 6 years now, and I've been playing blind tennis for 7 years. The adaptations are, first of all, the ball. So it's a spongy ball, so it goes slower, and also if it hits you, it doesn't hurt you. And inside there's a ping pong ball with ball bearings. So each time it bounces, you can hear the jingle, you can hear the sound. If you are partially sighted, if you're a B2 or B3 or B4 in the sport categories, you're allowed 1 or 2 bounces. And then if you're totally blind, you're allowed up to 3 bounces. So in a way, it's a little bit like the wheelchair tennis, where they're allowed extra bounces. You play it on a regular tennis court, but instead of using the regular baselines, we're using the lines of the service box as our baseline, so it's a bit shorter. And the net is at the same height. We find it very hard to play outside because the wind will blow the ball around, and a lot of people find the sky and the sun much too glary. So we do tend to always play indoors. If you're totally blind, obviously you won't see the lines of the court. So what we do is that we put a tape and we put a string underneath. So we're actually making a tactile line. So they can feel the line underneath their trainers. That means they can orientate themselves, they know where they are on the court.
My name's Daniel Absalon. I work for the Tennis Foundation. I'm the Disability Development Manager. Metro Blind Sport have been active promoting visually impaired and blind tennis for probably 6 or 7 years now, and in recent years the Tennis Foundation has had a greater involvement developing a number of disability hub sites across Great Britain. These hub sites are delivering tennis to all impairment groups, of which visually impaired and blind tennis is probably one of the larger growth areas, coming from quite a small base predominantly down here in the southeast of England. We now have some really successful programmes up in Leeds, up in Sunderland, and more we're seeing this grow. There's some very successful programmes around Cambridge that we've recently visited, and we expect the programmes to grow and grow.
And do you think we'll see blind tennis in the Paralympics in years to come?
Initially we want to see national competition grow. I think the next step would then be to realise some international competition. We know of maybe 4 or 5 countries that are playing VI tennis at the moment, so it's a long road to go down, but that would be the end goal.
I like to play tennis because it makes me fit. I can run around, I'm in a kind of a safe environment, I don't have to worry about holes or rocks or anything like that. It's also competitive. I like to win, so that's really nice. And I've met lots of really nice people, I've made a lot of friends. It's very social, we always end up in the pub as well, that's one good thing about tennis. And we've now also started to play tournaments in the north of England, in Sunderland, so we're starting to meet even more people from all over the country, and that's very fun, that's nice. Well, now I'm not only a player, I'm also a coach. I think I'm probably the first visually impaired tennis coach with Amanda. We both did our level 1 LTA tennis certificate. I think it was a bit of a shock to them for people to ask them for large print and to come with our specialised ball and saying, we need to play with these balls because we need to hear them too. So that was an interesting exercise. And now we both have also the level 2 coach certificate, and Alan is going for his level 3. So the game is also not just offering exercise and enjoyment for players, but people are also developing their careers and developing opportunities in that direction.
Well, as always in reports like this, the reporter has to have a go himself. So Odette is now alongside me, and she's going to try vainly to coach me how to play blind tennis. So what do I do first? I've got a racket in my hand.
Excellent. You're going to serve a ball, and opposite is Min over there waiting for you.
Hi, Min.
And she's standing on the opposite square. We're going to do an underarm serve.
Okay.
So you're going to put your left foot forward, your right foot in back. So then you have room for your racket to swing backwards and forwards.
Okay.
You're going to hold the ball forwards with your left hand and touch your ball with your racket so you kind of feel where it is.
Yeah.
Swing your racket, touch it again, And then this time, when you touch your ball, just let go and whack it forwards. Go.
Ready? Play. Coming back. I missed it. Where did it go?
Min actually didn't hit it properly. It didn't pass the net.
Ah!
The point is for you.
Oh, the point's for me. Right.
So it's 15 love.
Ready? Play. I'm waiting for it to come back.
It's coming back.
Oh, I hit it! I hit it!
Now, when you hit it, you actually swung it out of the court.
Ah.
You need to, when you hit it, it's got to go back in the court.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Ah.
I was just surprised I hit it in the first place. Okay, Min, you serve to me. This should be funny. Ready? Oh, I did it! I think I've got the hang of this game now. I think I'll leave it there while I'm on top. Thank you, Adette.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's tradition that you shake hands.
Ah, thank you. Oh, we've got to run to the net.
Over the net, yes, over the net.
Min, where are you?
Okay.
Well done.
Well done.
Nice game, thank you.
You too.